You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Think of the last time you were happy. Think of the last time you were angry. Which will you choose next time? Since everything is a reflection of our minds, everything can be changed by our minds. It is our own thoughts that lead us into trouble, not other people. Everything that happens to us is the result of what we ourselves have thought, said, or done. We alone are responsible for our lives. I am the owner of my karma. I inherit my karma. I am born of my karma. I live supported by my karma. Whatever karma I create, whether good or evil, that I shall inherit, and I alone. To be proud of what we have received, or to envy others for what they have, will rob us of our peace of mind. Those who are truly wise will remain unmoved by feelings of happiness and suffering, fame and disgrace, praise and blame, gain and loss. They will remain calm like the eye of a hurricane. Peace is not the absence of war. It is a virtue, a state of mind, a disposition for love, honesty, and trustworthiness. Those accomplished in integrity, dwelling in mindfulness, liberated through wisdom, fear cannot harm. Everything arises from the mind. Avoid all evil. Embrace all goodness. Purify one's own mind. Maintain a state of balance between physical acts and inner serenity, like a lute whose strings are finely tuned. If a man's mind becomes pure, his surroundings will also become pure. We already have perfect compassion, perfect wisdom, perfect joy. We only need to settle our minds so they can arise from deep within us. Dignity and quiet joy in all that we do are the expression of perfect concentration and perfect wisdom. He is able who thinks he is able. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts. If a man speaks or acts with pure thought, joy will follow him, like a shadow that never leaves him. In the light of his vision, he has found his freedom. His thoughts are peace, his words peace, his works peace. When things are going well, be mindful of adversity. When prosperous, be mindful of poverty. When loved, be mindful of thoughtfulness. When respected, be mindful of humility. Wherever there is light, there is shadow. Wherever there is length, there is shortness. Wherever there is white, there is black. Just like these, nothing can exist alone. Do not become attached to the things you like. Do not cherish aversion to the things you dislike. Sorrow, fear, and bondage come from one's likes and dislikes. Irrigators guide the water. Fletchers shape the arrow shaft. Carpenters shape the wood. The wise control themselves. As a single slab of rock won't budge in the wind, so the wise are not moved by praise, by blame. Those consummate in virtue, dwelling in heedfulness, released by right knowing, evil cannot follow their tracks. When we free ourselves of desire, we will know serenity and freedom. As human beings, we chase after fleeting pleasures like a child licking honey off of a sharp knife, or a person carrying a torch against the wind. The contented person, who moves amongst sense objects free from attachment or loathing, gain or loss, wins eternal peace. Everything changes. Nothing remains without change. Happiness and tranquility arise from concentration. Frustration and worries arise from desire. Purity engenders wisdom, passion, avarice. Ignorance, attachment, worry, darkness. Forgive and be free. Forget that you have forgiven and be freer. Just as water cools both good and bad and washes away all impurity and dust, in the same way, you should develop thoughts of love for friend and foe alike. Having reached perfection in love, you will attain enlightenment. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. When eating, be mindful of eating. When walking, of walking. When smiling, of smiling. Rely on the teacher's message, not the personality. Rely on the meaning, not just the words. Rely on the real meaning, not the provisional one. Rely on your wisdom mind, not your ordinary judgmental mind. Rain falls, wind blows, plants bloom, leaves mature, and are blown away. These phenomena are all interrelated with causes and conditions, are brought about by them, and disappear as the causes and conditions change. Hear what is said, retain what is important, speak what is worthy, attach to nothing. The gift of truth overcomes all gifts. The joy of truth overcomes all pleasures. The taste of truth overcomes all sweetness. The loss of desire overcomes all sorrows. Serenity and generosity are qualities of the heart. Insight and concentration are qualities of the mind. Compassion and wisdom are qualities of the true nature. Find your faults, feel deep regret, and correct your mistakes. Reform sincerely, practice kindness, concentrate the mind, sever selfishness, awaken. Don't be heedless of merit. It won't come to me. A water jar fills even with water falling in drops. With merit, even if bit by bit, habitually the enlightened one fills himself full. Awakening is natural. Delusion is not. Life is an illusion, a dream, a bubble, a shadow. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is worthy of anger. Nothing is worthy of dispute. Nothing. This body is not I. This body is just like our clothing. When finished with it, we will discard it and choose another, like putting on a new set of clothing. Understand that the body is merely the foam of the wave, the shadow of a shadow. Snap the flower arrows of desire, and then, unseen, escape the king of death and travel on. Life is short. Time is fleeting. Uncover the true nature. Purify the mind and heart to attain happiness. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be generous. Do good. Concentrate. Understand. Awaken. Impermanence. No self. Nirvana.